Hey kiddo, I'm glad you're here. We are at the number wall where we do our calendar every day and learn how numbers build from 1 to 10s and eventually into the hundreds. We need to reset our calendar, so we'll do our numbers today, and then we'll reset the calendar so that it's ready for us when we get back to school in January. We will start with the calendar. This has been a busy month in December, and believe it or not, it is still autumn, it is still fall. It's not winter yet. Almost. We're almost there. Today is Friday, December. Can you figure out what number comes behind this tag that says Popcorn Friday? Yesterday was the 19th. Tomorrow will be the 21st. What is today? Well, let's count on. I'll start here at the beginning of this week at 15. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Today is Friday, December 20th, 2024. It is our last day of school before winter break. We're entering the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And then we have no school this week, and we will have no school the next week. There are some holidays that some of you celebrate coming up. Christmas and Hanukkah both start on the 25th. Kwanzaa begins the next day. Well, Christmas starts and ends on the 25th. Hanukkah will be the following 8 nights, and Kwanzaa starts on Thursday. We have lots of holidays happening, lots of celebrations, and then the 31st is New Year's Eve. That's the last day of this year. We'll move on to 2025. So here's our calendar for today. If today is Friday, that means yesterday was Thursday, and tomorrow will be Saturday. That's right. Okay, now let's move on to our number of the day. How many days of school has it been so far this year? Well, we have our place value chart here with room for hundreds, tens, and ones. We don't have any hundreds yet. Let's look at the number. Yesterday was our 74th day of school. 74 is made up of 7 tens and 4 ones. Every day we add 1 stick into the ones side. And when we get to 10 over here, what do? We bundle them up. These are tens. Each time we get 10 ones, we bundle them into a 10 and we put them in the tens. And what do you think will happen once we get 10 tens? It's going to be spectacular. I'll need a big rubber band, won't I? We're going to bundle them up and put them in the hundreds. Let's double check that we have the correct number here. 7 tens. Let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 4 ones. 71, 72, 73, and 74. Well, we had 74 days of school, but we're in school again today, aren't we? So now we have to add 1 more stick. And now something's not right. Do you see it? What else do we need to change? That's right. This isn't matching. There are 5 ones in here. So the number of ones up here has to be 5 as well, the numeral. This is the standard form to write a number using numerals. So it's not 4 ones anymore. Now it's 5 ones. 5 ones and 7 tens. 7 tens and 5 ones. Let's say the number together. 75. Okay, we have our number on our place value chart. Let's come over to our tallies. Tallies are another form that we can express a number. In tallies, we count by 5s because we make 1, 2, 3, 4 marks, and the 5th one crosses it. These are almost like bundles of 5 instead of bundles of 10. Let's see how many we already have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Whoops. Somebody erased the 4 down here. I can see where they were, and somebody erased them. Okay. Let's try that again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. I have to count these ones individually because it's not a full 5, but it's about to be. It's not 74 days of school anymore, is it? It's 75 now. We get to cross the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's count again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Nice counting by 5s. That is something that is so important to practice. Let's move on to our other place value chart where we have 10s and 1s, and we have 10 sticks and 1s. These are called base 10 blocks. We have our 10s here and our 1s here. Let's count and see how many we have so far. How many 10s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many 1s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 74. But today is our 75th day of school, so we should add one more 1. Now we have 5 1s, so we need to change this number in the 1s place to a 5. Whoopsies. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 75. We come down to expanded form, and we know that with expanded form, we usually just write a number the way it sounds when we say it. Yesterday we had 74 days of school. So 70 plus 4. We write the value of the 10s and the value of the 1s. We would also write the value of the hundreds if we had them. Now, it's not 74 anymore. It's 75. So our expanded form will be what's the value of the 10s? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70 plus the value of the 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 70 plus 5 equals 75. When we expand something, we make it longer, we make it larger. We're stretching out that number into all the parts. Okay, here we come. over to the other side. For our number word, this is another way we can express a number. We've seen the sticks place value chart with numerals and the sticks with tens and ones. We've seen tallies. We've seen another place value chart with base 10 blocks. We've seen expanded form, and now we have word form. We had 74. Do I need to change the whole word, or can I just change part of it? I can keep the 70, can't I? And I'm going to change the next part. It's not 74 anymore. Now it's 75. 5 is a word that I can spell using sounds if I know about the mommy E or bossy E rule. I've. Let's try it. I've. But I is saying its name, which means it needs somebody to tell it to do that. And we also never end a word with V in English. So we need to have E here to tell the I, say your name. Now the word says 75. Okay, is 75 even or odd? Well, remember what we know about even and odd numbers. What part of the number do we have to look at? Do we look at the millions? No, not all numbers have millions. Do we look at the tens? No, not all numbers have tens. This one does, but not all numbers do. We look at the ones. That's right. Because if we have 10 of them, that's even, and those are moving up into the tens, hundreds, thousands, and beyond. We know they're always going to be even. But the ones, you never know until you really look at them. So we have 75. Let's come back over here and look at our number. We know 10 is even, so all these 10s are already even. But how about 5? Well, our best test, if we don't already have it memorized, is if I divide the number into 2 even stacks, will they be even on top, or will they be bumpy? So let's see. I'm going to take these 5 and I'm going to put them in 2 piles. One here, one here, one here, one here, one here. Now if I scoot them close together, are they even on top? Come closer and look. That doesn't look even to me. That looks bumpy. It must be, oh, an odd one out. This one has a partner, this one has a partner, and there's an odd one out. So this number is odd. Another good test to know if a number is even or odd when we look at the ones. If I'm practicing counting by 2s, I know I can count the number by 2s because with 2s, everyone has a partner. 2, 4, 6. We skipped over 5, didn't we? So it's not even. It is odd. Let's go over here and mark that. Okay, and finally down here we have our coins. We had dimes. We learned that dimes are 10 cents each. So it's like counting tens, like counting 10 sticks or bundles of tens. Let's count how much we have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. These are not dimes, these are pennies. And a penny is worth 1 cent. So we stopped at 70 and we add one more. 71, 72, 73, 74. Well, what should we add? We have pennies, 1 cent, nickels, 5 cents, dimes, 10 cents, quarters, 25 cents. It's one more day of school, so we add 1 cent, and that is a penny. Here's a penny. 75. But wait, you might be thinking, Miss Nelson, we're not done yet. And you are right, you smart little kiddo. We have 5 cents here. But do you remember that I just said there's a coin that's 5 cents? Do you remember the name of it? It's a nickel. That's right. We can make a trade. We could trade 5 pennies for 1 nickel. 5 pennies is 5 cents. 1 nickel is 5 cents. Let's make that trade. A nickel is silver, just like a dime. It's larger than a dime. This is a nickel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Just like that. We're trading, which means we take these ones away. If we put that one there, we're not adding 5 cents. We're keeping the same number, just making a trade. I'll put these pennies away. We'll probably need another one soon. Okay. Our days of school are all updated. It's time to get our calendar ready for January when we come back to school. First, I'll take everything out, and then we'll set everything up. So, it's no longer December. It will no longer be autumn or fall. It will no longer be 2024 or 2024. Picture Day, Spirit Day, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Popcorn Friday. All the days of no school our today star can go sit up there. And the numbers. The first day of the month is not always on Sunday. It starts right after the month before it ends. 2024 ends on a Tuesday, 2025 and begins on a Wednesday. So when I'm putting in the numbers for this month, I will start number 1 on Wednesday. January has 31 days. So I will use all 31 numbers and start on Wednesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Our numbers are Now it's time to fill in the rest of the calendar. Here are the months of the year. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. Those are the months of the year. We just finished December, so starting a new year on the first month, January. I'll move our star down here so it'll be ready to go on to the first day. January is the month. Okay, it's no longer 2024. The year is 2025. And the season is no longer fall or autumn. Now it's winter. It feels very wintry today. It's cold and chilly. Okay. When I look at our birthday wall over here, I can see we have 2 birthdays this month, on the 3rd and the 9th. So I will put a happy birthday on the 3rd and one on the 9th. There are a few days this month where we won't have school when we normally would. The first will be on the 17th. That's a teacher work day. I'll be here working, but you won't be here. I'll be here all by my lonesome without you. So if you're playing on the playground, make sure to wave in the window at me and say hi. It would really brighten my day. The next day is on the 20th. And that is for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I think I have that one in here. I do. So, we have Martin Luther King Jr. and that will be the 20th. I will observe that. And I'll put a no school behind that. And we also will not have school on the 27th, and that will be another teacher work day when we're making our progress reports and getting things ready to send home to your families and let them know everything you're learning and how you're doing here at school. So 3 days this month where we normally would have school, but we're not. Oh, we have something special coming up. On the 16th this month, our PTO is putting on the Glow Dance. If you went last year, you might remember a fantastic time. The gym has the lights turned off with black lights and all sorts of crazy lights going and glow sticks for everybody and lots of dancing and music. There will be some other things going on there too. I think there will be some games and some snacks as well. That's something to look forward to. So on here I will write Glow Dance. That's on the 16th. That's definitely something to look forward to. On the 31st this month, we have Popcorn Friday. Always a favorite. Our spirit day this month is called Dress to Impress, and that means something different for everyone. It could be your fanciest clothes. It could be your coolest clothes. It could be dressing like something that you might want to do as a career someday. Sometimes kiddos dress like their teachers because they think they might want to be a teacher someday. Spirit Day. Dress to impress. Whatever makes you feel good to wear. And that will be on the 24th. Remember, Spirit Days are optional. They're just for fun. If you don't want to dress to impress that day, wear whatever you would like. Okay, our calendar is ready for January. When we come back to school, it will be January 6th. So I'll put the star here so it's ready to hop down onto January 6th. We don't have school this week, so somebody's birthday is about to happen right before we come back to school on the 6th. Thank you for completing our number of the day wall with me and getting our calendar ready for next month. I hope you have a wonderful winter break, that you are safe and warm and well fed and well taken care of, that you get whatever you need, whether it's relaxation, connection, some time to yourself, whatever that may be, whatever you need, whatever makes you feel whole and wonderful and safe and warm and good. I hope that's what you have over your break. And we'll see you back in January. Remember, we're all connected. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another.